Okay, here we are. This is a ship I want. The Heptium, extra range to a fleet, and it's pretty good on its own anyway. And I just have the resources needed now. Cash is going to be a bit low for a while, but I think this is worthwhile. What's this movement? 6. Okay, yeah, I'm going to get that. It's high Merc. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty rare where you get the fleet ones. There's a one which gives beams early on. You would often see turn up, but sadly it hasn't here. I can't see it anyway. Let's get a commander then as well. So commanders can be assigned to starships, boosting ship stats as commander levels up. Train citizen. I think I can stick him on this new ship. Hope we can. Yeah, add commander. Right. So he actually gets. Does he get his own separate ship? Forgotten how this works. Doubles movement of fleet, extra fleet hit points, and extra logistics we got from doing that. Right, so that extra, yeah, should have extra ton of hit points now, and yeah, great. I think I'm gonna try and get that actually to come over here. In theory they shouldn't have much defending that, and then I can get a transport to come in and yeah, wreck it, in theory. Right, this can come up here. Don't know what I'm doing with that. That transport's coming up there. Okay. Next turn I'll have to check my military strength, see how much it went up. Yours is pretty stagnant by the looks of it, which is great. Right. Let's go grab that. That. So this turn I'm ready to make my first combat ships. This is the Ravager. It's got 3 beams, 1 iron drive, and that's about it. Yeah, so it's pretty damn rubbish. Later on these battle rules will become important. Yeah, but at the moment they're not, so I'm just going to keep it to the default of escort. This basically determines where they line up in the combat simulator in Galciv 3. So for instance, support ships, which tend to be like colony ships and constructors, are at the back, and the escorts protect those. So yeah, I'm just going to keep it to that for the time being, but yeah, I'll go into more details about that when it's relevant. So let's save that design. Yeah, decent amount of production. Probably going to start to get some of those out then. I actually could do again some logistics, couldn't I? Why am I getting a beam bonus? Lasers. I don't know how I'm getting that, but that's increasing things, so that's good. Right, let's start sticking some of those then in my lists, I think. So that's where, I don't know. Oh, I got this shipyard as well. What's been made there? For some reason that hasn't popped up before, I don't know why. Kona, let's make Ravager. Okay. 120 from Drangy and Kona, so I can make one of those every couple of turns. I brought this fleet down as well. If I hover this over here, you can actually see the battle prediction. So it says victory certain. So I think I'm going to go down towards Iconia and get a transport in this here as well, coming up. Looks like there's no reason not to do it. I don't know what's there, but we'll find out in the battle, I guess. That can wait. I did little bits of movement as well. Didn't pick up anything. There was a trade offered this turn. I'm not sure if I'm gonna catch it or not, but it was pretty rubbish, so I turned it down. Yeah, so what now? I think we're basically done for the turn. And getting those, oh, over here. Let's have all of Mama Barty come to here. Edit sponsor. Right. This is providing me a range, isn't it? This one. So you could argue that I should only make ships that, combat ships that get the range bonus, but am I that bothered by that? For those, not really. If it was movement, then I might be. What am I going to make here then? 40 odd production. Just make the treasure hunt here, I think. And yeah, that one as well. Okay, I think I'm okay with that one there. Right, so that's it for the turn. Next turn. As long as the yaw don't go surrendering, I think I can grab their planets pretty damn soon. So if I can get 2 more of their planets and that planet, that's going to take me up to 13. Highly likely I'm going to lose that one still. It's actually starting to be effective, but I will get a lot of influence from that coming up, so I might be able to fend it off. May even be able to culture flip that at some point. What's the power graph like now? Huh, hasn't gone up even though I bought that ship, so it's a bit strange perhaps. Oh, we get a better look at them there as well. Yeah, can I don't, they did have a special ship somewhere. Maybe it's on there, maybe I've got better chances in them still. Has it actually passed the end of the turn? Not sure it has. Let's go and grab that. Right, now it has. And believe it or not, that ship, that Ravager, which I just made by the looks of it, is our first capital ship. So we're getting a little video for it. Okay. So how much movement does it have? 4. Kind of want to stick it in that fleet, but at the same time it would slow it down. So we'll see. Let's bring this down here then. Okay. One that's being made there, I'll go and destroy that with it. I just picked up xenobiology, so we got a big growth bonus there, and I can upgrade my medical centers. And there's that project which I can do for a certain type of resource, should I wish. Let's pick up next that terraforming tile improvement. There's another one there, but I kind of am in range of not too far away from coming down here. Pick up that toxic planet. Colonizing that toxic planet wouldn't be worthwhile now, they would just culture flip it back. If I were to get enough ideology points, I could come down there, make myself immune to culture flipping. But I'm not sure how much value in doing that there is. Okay, my military strength did go up, just it wasn't the end of the turn. Oh, I can get that, let's do that. How much am I losing? A bit more than I would like. Yeah, so I've now basically as strong as the Yule already, and yeah, I need to upgrade that. Various things here. Let's get a space junk. Oh, nice. Okay. Right. Transport. Let's keep on coming up there. Okay. Has that been moved this turn? No. I've actually got 8 moves in this. I think I'm just gonna go straight for it. Really hope that's yeah, right. Let's get a transport out then. Do they have a garrison? Doesn't mention that they have any legion stationed there actually. So it would suggest no. What's this? Oh, I put a constructor there for some reason. Okay. If there is, well, there is ships defending it. I don't know how much movement they have, so let's keep this a little bit away from that. Here is my updated colony list this turn, so things are coming along very nicely, getting some resources, would like to get in more cities, but definitely need to get some approval via the tech tree. I'm actually recording this part of the video on a different day to the rest. It's been a little while since I recorded last. This is the first video that I'm actually recording since realizing that I mucked up when creating my Tiny Planets mod. So yeah, had extra free administrators basically because of that. I have considered trying to do something with that at this stage, but I think I'm just going to accept it for what it was, just a mistake that I can't really do much about at this stage. I've kind of benefited from it. Game would have been a little bit different if I'd have had less administrators to start. Of course, I probably would have hired more administrator citizens, and maybe I would have had 1 or 2 colonies less than I have, especially at the extremities, and maybe wouldn't have got quite as many star bases. But yeah, it is what it is. I can't really do much about it at this stage. So I think I benefited from it a little bit, but not a crazy amount perhaps. Where I actually find myself at the moment, of course, this war against the Yor is going on, so next turn I'm going to be coming down here. I've had a ton of time to think about things, and I'd just like to thank you all for your comments as well. It's been some really good ones. Right, so I've got a tiny bit of movement left this turn, so I'm going to finish that up and we'll end the turn. I've realised that you can actually, there is a grid these days. I thought it had been gotten rid of, but yeah, this is back on now. I usually have played with it in previous Let's Plays. It's much easier to figure out where you're moving ships to with it on. This constructor I'm going to bring down towards here. I think I might get an influence star base to help with that situation. I was in there, was maybe thinking of making an influence star base there, but didn't need it as it turned out. This one, I've realised there's some Illyrium over here, so let's go and try and grab that. Speaking of Illyrium, yeah, that's a bit of an issue that I didn't really realise when I was creating my combat ships. They each require one of these for each one of their weapon types that I'd researched in the beam tech, and I don't exactly have an awful lot. With my Durantium I get very soon, I'm going to be upgrading my Durantium star bases. You need, yeah, Durantium to upgrade the star bases a heck of a lot. So it's going to be a little while before I get Illyrium. I think I'm actually going to have to research some other weapons techs coming up. What I didn't realise is certain, well, these 2 weapon techs actually don't require resources, but the beam one does at this stage. So I think this is better than the missile one. It's same attack, but a heck of a lot less cost and mass. So this one seems by far the best weapon at this stage of the game. So I'm going to have to research that pretty soon. I do want to research that also. Because, yeah, so that's basically going to slow me down making ships for the time being. I do want to get a new government to allow me to trade for resources at this stage. The resource situation is becoming more important. Lacking the market. Next government changes in 10 turns. If we go into my shipyard, I also switched all production down to this shipyard as well. I'm making that ship there, which is a new type of ship. If I go into shipyard and design a ship, I've actually created some new of these medium ship designs and gotten rid of the old one. So I think actually the role of a ship is going to be more important than I initially realized. The reason why I say that is because this ship here, my very expensive mercenary ship, is actually an escort ship. Now escorts tend to be the ships that get targeted first in combat, and I do not want this being targeted because it's a very good ship, and yeah, if I were to lose that, it would be pretty bad, frankly. So to get around that fact, well, because escorts are almost always targeted first, that's a bit of an issue, but some ships are targeted before escorts, and they happen to be assault ships. So I've given yeah, this ship here, the Salt Roll. Sadly, I can't make any of them yet, although I could maybe upgrade some possibly at some point when I got more Illyrium. Did make a couple of the old type of ships. I've also created a capital ship. These tend to hang out behind the escort ships, so these are really good to have a ton of firepower. With the escorts, you actually want a ton of shields. I've also created this ship using an older beam design which doesn't use any Illyrium. Now this is rubbish, and yeah, I probably won't be making any of these. That's why I'm going to have to get some more weapon tech and maybe some shield tech in a bit. For the meantime, I'm still going to continue to get this, and then I definitely need to start coming down here, I think, at some stage, because I want the government with cryptocurrencies, and I think this is what I'm going to go for. Although it's got a terrible diplomacy problem, which that would be a bit of an issue. But the only empire that can declare war on me at the moment is the Altarians, because they don't have a government that prevents, or any government actually. I think I'm actually, in terms of diplomacy, I have looked a bit in here. There is stuff I want to trade for, but it's just ridiculous cost as well. I'm going to have to hope that they offer me a good deal, which they do occasionally, but I haven't really had a situation where I could accept it yet, because I've had low money issues when they've made okay offers, a couple. Various empires. What I think I'm going to do here is actually express friendship. This might improve relations temporarily. This is the strongest empire. In theory, I could ally an empire and just kill everyone else if it was possible. I would prefer to ally these, but allying, yeah, getting friendship with these might be an idea. Okay, so we hope our relationship will grow closer in the future. I was very tempted to do it with this one instead of that one, and who knows, it may have been a better idea. That's still going down, sadly. One other thing I could do is try to get pragmatic ideology, because both of those are pragmatic, but I think it's too hard to do with a Drengin. Drengin get malevolent points when we invade a world anyway, so that would alter our ideology. Right, I think I'm done everything for the turn. Let's end a turn. A lot to discuss there. More treasury from anomalies, I believe, somewhere there. Right, let's go and grab that capsule. Okay. Damn it, that's slightly out of range. I do have the scanner ship. I have scout ship coming down here, so I'll just wait for it. I doubt anything's down there. Breaking news: Bean magazine has released its list of the most influential thought leaders in the galaxy, the ones most capable of managing all of our affairs for us. Who knows what that means. Okay. Something I should show you as well, which I mentioned in the last video. That is actually the planet that the pirates got. I actually thought it was that one, but no, it looks like yeah, one of these types of planets. Normally dead planet has been turned into, yeah, a proper planet. That's actually going to flip over to Slime though, so they in effect have just got a free planet from that event. We're about to get it. Right, let's go and grab some anomalies with this. There's a couple of your ships over here. That's actually half decent, as well as a medium hull. Okay. Now, I'm only going to attack this if I have victory certain prediction. I do not want to lose this ship. Let's bring us over here. Might have to wait for ships up here, potentially. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn it! I'm gonna be one out of range, I think. If here. Oh, hang on a second. Can I? Oh no, logistics is too much. I thought I had enough logistics for that. Okay, hopefully that can't be attacked. I'm not 100% sure though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should I risk my transport? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I put my transport there, I can invade next turn. Yeah, I think I will. There's a chance it might come out and destroy it, but I'm willing to risk it. Okay. I can just go on guard, I think. This is busting fog, looking for anomalies. Right. We can wait. That transport's coming up here. Okay, it's 2 turns away from invading that miner. That's well positioned, I think. I'll just keep that there. This Ravager, can't see any of... Oh, there is a colony ship there actually. Let's put it towards there though. Might want to group up potentially. I would like to stick another engine on this, but yeah, for the moment I'm not. Right, I'm gonna take a brief minute out to upgrade my colonies then. So here is the colony list this turn, a couple of things updated in there. And yeah, I'm pretty much ready to end the turn now, apart from the fact that I'm going to spend some Duranthium on, if I can find it, where is it? It's this starbase here. Let's upgrade that. So a bit of cost on top as well, but I get more of those. Okay, so 0.4 now for that. There is other mining text that I can get at some stage to increase that, but it's not the biggest priority at the moment, but it's reasonably high up there. Let's end the turn. So hopefully the Yorgo don't go attacking my transport this turn. They didn't. Oh, actually, I don't think it's quite finished the turn. The AI really doesn't value relics at all, does it? Because that hasn't been gotten. That has now. I'm going to have it there, so I don't have a border near to them. Right, construct starbase. And let's get that. So I think there's that relic. Probably give 5% in research or something. Right. Oh, there's a bit of movement over here, is there? Right. Okay. I've got a feeling they might have moved their ship into there, which means it's even more protected now. Still says victory certain. I'm really not sure how certain it is. I'm a bit worried about this, but if it says certain, I should attack. So I've got a new tech this turn as well as a soil engineering, so I can have more tiles. Definitely want to come up there pretty soon. I don't think in the toxic world is so important actually now. There's only one available, and it's, even if someone else were to get it, I could probably culture flip it, I'm thinking. So let's switch back over to, yeah, I want to get that and that now, I think, so I can make more ships, and ships that don't necessarily use Illyrium as well would be a good idea, I think, at this stage, or any resource, a lot of it. Right, so let's get that capsule. Right. And let's come down here. Okay. Let's wait in. That transport, we are very, very close now. Next turn I'll be taking that, hopefully. This can come down here. So here are the colonies for the turn. I'm starting to get in some intimidation centers. I need the morale. I finished the death furnace on Drengi, so getting some benefits from that. The adjacency for the death furnace is rubbish actually. It's only like 1% production. Only getting enough from that at the moment. I'm going to stick that there because it's adjacent to the city. I'll get a bonus. Making one there. Planning on actually putting a city there. Maybe moving that there eventually. Yeah, could probably have 2 cities here, perhaps. We'll see though. Right, so I think, yeah, that's colonies done for the turn. It looks as if I've got a trade offer. It's a bit much. That I am a bit tempted by it though. I do need want to get that off one of these if I could get a decent deal, but that's not that decent. Okay, so what have I got left? Well, let's do this key thing now, is it? So this has got 8 movement. It's still saying victory certain. I'm going to take it at its word, but I only have 1. Well, that doesn't have any attack points, so if this goes down I'm going to lose that commander. But it says victory certain, so right, yeah, I got a feeling this isn't correct, so let's have a look. Well, there's that with 4 missile points, that's got 2, but it's going to be easy to take out, not many hit points. That's a lot. 8 and 1. 12. I would not do it if it didn't say victory certain, but well, let's see. Let's view the battle. I think this is the first battle we've viewed this one. Well, it looks like I was worrying for no reason. I was really worried about that, actually. So, yeah, I'm really surprised about that. We took that down. I think I've lost about half of my hit points. But I wiped out, yeah, what seemingly looked a better fleet. Okay, so I probably need to be a bit careful with my Macsen ship here for a little while, and I definitely want to group it up with some stuff to protect it. There is that I can take down very easily, so I probably will. So I've got one, well, I've got missile defense, so it's probably not going to do any damage against me. I won't take down the shipyard or anything with this. How much movement I've got left to this one? Right, so let's bring it over to here then. I could destroy those asteroids potentially, but I'm actually planning on invading this now. So I don't believe they have any legions, so this should be automatic win. And I could just, yeah, this has 5 legions on it, 1 would be enough, I think. So I mentioned all this in annotations. I probably put too many legions on these transports, but oh well. Let's invade then. Yeah, it says victory straight away. Let's start. Okay, so job done. We have conquered Iconia. Is now a Drengy world. Excellent, to say the least. I think I will make a shipyard here. That I can't destroy, but it's well placed at least. They've got Anor Spice. The Yor appear to have made farms, which don't ask me why, they don't actually need them. Let's research this, manufacturing. That's Promethean stone upgraded. I've got tons of Promethean in this game, probably more than I need at the moment actually. Let's research. Yeah, so I may keep a lot of this, I may not, I haven't really decided, but we'll get the shipyard in for the moment. I can actually, oh wow. Do we keep those or is that bugged? They've hired 4 scientists. Okay, let's have a look. Right, I shouldn't have those now, should I? Okay, that's a bit buggy. Let's add this to here temporarily, since it doesn't stop the shipyard apparently, from what we've learned in this Let's Play. It should really just show up in the list anyway. I think it's a bit annoying that. Right, little bits of movement left then. Let's bring this down to over here, and I may upgrade that one. Oh, I just got a ton of cash, of course, for invading that. I do want to come over to here now really, so I might, yeah, bring this over. I think you get a bit more regenerative heal points if you go back into a planet. Maybe I should have done that actually this last turn with the 1 movement point I had left, but oh well. that. Yeah, I can come over here. Right, so I do want to get... Well, I'm not sure I've got any logistics left on this, have I? It says 6 of 12.5 there, though. So, I don't know. I think that's actually it for the turn. I don't think I can spend that money on anything particularly at the moment. So, end of turn. Okay, extra treasury there. Treasure hunt completed. More money. Let's go and grab. Capture a bit. Oh, and that was, yeah. Right, for some reason they're coming over towards here, which is a very bad idea since I'm going to easily kill this now. Let's view the battle, why not? And yeah, didn't last long. Okay, so has the hit points gone back up on that? If it might have done 1, I'm thinking. Yeah, literally 1. So I could do with maybe bring it into a port to heal up maybe a point or 2 more. I can't quite remember how it works, but I think you get some sort of bonus for docking out. Ooh, very good reward there. This one, can't see any anomalies. Let's just come down here and bust the fog. It's waiting on that to come down. Right. Transport here this turn, going to be invading them. Right. Let's bring this over here, I guess. And I think I will just head straight towards that. This actually. And I think I have 1 transport somewhere here docked up. Oh, that's a crappy combat ship. Where's my other transport to? That's got a defender symbol, but nothing there. Oh, that's weird. That's invisible, apparently. Right, so let's bring this over in this direction. There's nothing there, is there? No, definitely invisible. Right. I guess I could. That one's invisible as well. Let's bring that one out. Okay. Pretty much as soon as I've taken that, I'm going to be bringing my forces down towards the Altarians and thinking of declaring war on them. I'm not going to wait, basically. Right, this can go over to there. Okay, what's diplomacy looking like as well? Still going down, that one's still going up, that one's still going down. Right, I got colonies to do, but you know what? First of all, let's invade here. So, in theory, they might have a combat ship or 2 lurking around the area. There's no defense symbol there, so I should be able to take this without issue. There's no alliance system with miners or anything in Gal Civ, so it shouldn't cause an issue. Other than me just conquering stuff, it might. Yeah, so let's hopefully conquer this now. If they do have a combat ship lying around here, they might retaliate and attack that transport, but it's worth losing a transport for a nice world like that, certainly. Act of war, you must be at war. Yes, I do. Victory. Excellent. Klepat have been destroyed. Understood. And that world, which is very nice, is now mine. So that's an extra couple of worlds. We are up to 12. So from this dodgy start, we're certainly making progress.